What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA picking with Pop right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go.
Yeah, great fire.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Small card today. Small NBA card. Only 4 games. Games will be kicking off at 8 o'clock. But y'all know how we do. Quick recap on yesterday's games. Quick recap on yesterday's games. Quick recap on yesterday's games. Sound like Dr. Umar Johnson with the repeating and shit, right? Anyway, yesterday was 11 games on the slate. We went 9-2, and we had a great day yesterday. Should have swept the board. Was a little biased with Indiana, but how could you go against Houston at home, right? Houston, we have a problem. Golden State over Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they have been playing well. Cam Thomas is back. Like Victor Wembanyama, smart to play him off the bench instead of just throwing him back in the lineup. But nonetheless, the 2 losses was Houston not covering and Brooklyn ultimately running out of gas to the Golden State Warriors in the fourth quarter. In the waning minutes of the fourth quarter, mind you, it wasn't like it was a blowout. They was actually winning the game, and the Warriors walked them down. We gave out 5 locks. We went 4-1. Hit the play of the day, which was the Minnesota Timberwolves over the Chicago Bulls. We had Cleveland over the Spurs. We said Spurs is going to be looking ahead towards the New York Knicks. We had the Pelicans with the points over my New York Knicks. Said they'll be looking ahead to the Spurs in the rematch of the in-season tournament cup. Knicks did win the game by 5, but they was given 8.5, and we just thought that was too much points. Toronto came back for us, lost by 1, even though Banchero had a chance to hit the 3 to win the game by 2. That would have messed the money up. Atlanta, they lost to OKC, but only by 11. And Portland won by 3 over, for you they played, but the spread was 2.5, and they covered it. So we had a great day. Anyway, our grand total record is now 260 and 223. So we well above 500. As far as the play of the day, we 30 and 37. Still 5 games under 500. We will get better. I make a promise to get better because I want to win. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me, the winner, you know the slogan, chicken dinners. We are now 116 and 106 and 1. So we just want to try to keep that momentum rolling and just stay in the good vibes of handicapping and calling the games. Yo, Jay, good looking. I'm glad you back. Side note, you should have me on your show, bro. Pick dogs, holla at a Popovich. But at one of your last shows before you got sick again, because I know you be getting sick, you gotta start drinking some ginger shots, lemon pepper, cayenne, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy. You was like, I'm not a picker, I'm a handicapper. And that is a difference. I had to sit back and think about it, like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference between a 6.0 and a 5.0 on some whole shit, 40,000 cocksucker beat it? Like, I'm just messing with you, but I'm happy you back. I'm happy you feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, let's get to today's games. First game up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road at Memphis. Philly is minus 1.5, if I'm not mistaken, right? Philly is minus 1.5. Yeah, Philly is plus 1.5. And I like Philly. I know they lost 3 in a row. Joel Embiid double dutching in and out, but I think they can compete today. I think they can win. Obviously, you got to win. You getting 1.5. Even without Joel Embiid, Paul George gonna play, Maxey gonna play, VJ Ashcombe gonna play. That's enough for me. I think that's enough for them to win. We seen them compete a little bit at first with OKC, best team in the league, still in my opinion. Then they got blown out. I think they're gonna be the more desperate team for tonight, and I like Philly. I ain't rushing to the window, but I like Philly. I ain't really buying Memphis right now. They dealing with a lot of injuries. Next game up, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road at Utah. We seen these two teams play last month, if I'm not mistaken. Utah went into Boston, beat them by 2, 105, 103. Now Boston is giving 8.5. Utah, when you look at the injury report, it looked like K. George may not play tonight. He's questionable. Ace Bailey out, their #1 draft pick. He is out. And pretty much Boston got their whole team. This is a revenge game for Boston. I think they will get the revenge that they're seeking, but I don't think they cover 8.5 against Utah. If they do, I'm gonna be surprised because Utah has been playing good basketball as of late. Beat playoff teams in their last 3 games to 4 games, and I like that. Beat the Spurs, beat the Pistons. Did lose to the Grizzlies though, which was a bad loss. Lost to the Nuggets, lost to the Magic, lost to the Lakers, beat the Mavericks, beat the Grizzlies, so that was a revenge game. Lost to the Thunder, lost to the Knicks. So on the other hand, Boston, we know they've been rolling. They won 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. Pacers twice, the Raptors, and the Heat, and then they lost to the Trailblazers, which we had the Trailblazers. We had the Trailblazers in that game with the points. I see Boston getting revenge. The 8.5, though, I don't see that. Will I be surprised? No, but they are the better team. But I'm gonna go with the Jazz. Next game up, we got the Detroit Pistons out on the road at the LA Lakers. LA, big city in dreams. LeBron James, it's his birthday today, 41st birthday. Lakers coming off that beatdown of Sacramento Kings, and Detroit coming off 2 bad losses against, let's take a quick peek into time. Lost to the Clippers by 13, lost to said Utah by 2. And we had Utah in that game. This is going to be their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th game on the road. 5th game in 8 days. If you go back to last Monday, they played Monday, then they played Blazers, then they played the Kings on Tuesday. Had Wednesday and Thursday off, played the Jazz Friday. I don't think rest is going to be a factor. Also, the key thing we're looking at here is Pistons won the last 2 against the Lakers. Now, they did have Anthony Davis in both of those games. Luka wasn't on the team, so this would be a fresh, look Lakers against the Detroit Pistons. I want to lean Lakers like everybody else because the public is on the Lakers. Let me just check that real quick again. I know they be trying to Jedi mind trick us. 64% Lakers with the 2.5. And money line, 56%. I think Detroit come in here and get the win. I just do. It's a hunch. It's a feeling. But besides that, I know they got DeAndre Ayton. But besides him, really, I don't see them out muscling the Detroit Pistons. They haven't lost 3 in a row, so that's something. They have lost 2 in a row. This is the second time that has happened. If they are who we think they are, And I know Isaiah and them going to be coming there to play the Lakers tough. You know, we'll see if Luka and LeBron basically and DeAndre Ayton can handle it with the backup. There's no Austin Rivers, there's no Hachimura, so basically you down two starters. Detroit got their whole team. When I did do the matchups though, as far as how much who's starting score, Lakers was 87.5 or 85.5, and the Pistons was 81.7 or something like that. So the Lakers had the edge. I'm like, damn, they still making the Lakers favorites at home. So that's basically give free money away because a lot of people is taking the Lakers, and I disagree. I'm going with the Pistons tonight. Last game on the slate, we got the Sacramento Kings out on the road at the other LA team. Sacramento was getting 10, and Kawhi Leonard coming off doing Michael Jordan numbers, dropping double nickels at the Garden. 55, 10, and 5 or some shit like that. I had the Pistons. I was tight because I didn't think the Clippers. I didn't think it was a good game for them. I was on the other side. I lost. A lot of people in the comments was like, these niggas threw the game. You know, the refs calling a lot of fouls on Cunningham in the first half. So he's definitely well rested. Like, he didn't even really play that much in the first half. Back to the Laker game. But Clippers tonight, how much more you got in the tank, Kawhi? You got to show me. I mean, I think you can win tonight, money line, but I don't think you're going to blow these teams out. Even though when you go back and you look at their last couple of games, beat the Pistons by 13, beat the Blazers by 16, beat the Rockets by 20. That's saying something. So let's give them their props. And beat the Lakers by 15. Like, psh, psh, psh. Like that meme with everybody just walking up getting smacked. Psh, psh, psh. They're going to start to get on the roll. We'll see. But I'm going to take the Sacramento Kings tonight with the points. And with that being said, let's get to the theme music. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Let's get to the theme. Let's get to the theme music.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich, me and famous trying to break the house up. And I love playing spades for the stuff. Do a 3-car money, get tricked out your stuff. I mean, stick to casino, even Ace had it rough. Watch out for a ginger, don't be drinking too much. My man, an ex-offender looking for a come up. James in the woods, still plotting for the stones. Sharing no good, still lead a brother on. We from the hood, the children of the corn. Vetted all black, mama screaming head crack. Come past the line, we not taking no crack. Blackjack, that's the name. 21, that's the game. Lose your chicken dinners, leave your stomach in pain. And we can't complain, we double everything. Like Mace using cocaine, free bonus for the team.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily.
Had to let that play for me. I know y'all was a little shocked that was the lyrics and not the chorus. Anyway, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. It's only 4 games today, so we're only going to give out two plays. We ain't going to get overzealous with it. We're going to go with the Sacramento Kings as a lock, and the play of the day is the Detroit Pistons. Let's see if we right with everybody leaning towards the Lakers. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. You let me know who you like. You let me know who you taking. All I ask is that you hit the like button. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, picking with Pop right here on Popovich TV. Of course, we are live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling back up and here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this last Tuesday of 2025.